What's going on, guys? My name's Stuart Wood. I've been involved in cars for many years. A lot of just as long as anyone else has, to be fair. We've recently acquired an E9X M3, an E90 M3 to be specific, 2009 LCI. We've had it for a couple of months now, done a bunch of work to it, but it's time to freshen up a little bit and rejuvenate the old gold. These cars are getting pretty old now, and I want to put some good effort into it. So spec-wise, spec is always important, especially when buying an M car. We here in New Zealand, we get NZ new cars and we get Jap imports, and we get some other imports, such as from Australia and Singaporean imports. The Japanese imports typically are a higher spec, but a lot of people don't like to buy them. Lack of maintenance records, a lot of stop-start traffic, which with an E9X M3 probably not the best thing to do given the warm-up times and the rod bearing. My car is an NZ new car, sold new in New Zealand, spec'd through the dealer in New Zealand back in 2009. She's an LCI, so one of the first off the production line, built in January 2009. DCT, EDC, double hump, so it's got the navigation, and it's got slick top. Now, a lot of people prefer the sunroof, especially in America, but here in New Zealand to find a sunroof is just very, very difficult. Slick top, we've got space metallic grey, and we've got a couple of little bits and bobs. We've got heated seats, folding mirrors, etc., etc. So not all cars came with heated seats, which was a thing to me. I assumed that they all came with heated seats, but seeing a few of the imported cars, they never had any heated seats. So we've really gone ahead and changed the seats out. I'll cover the full build at a different video, but this video is just going to be about stripping the car down, getting it ready for paint, and then she'll be off to the painters tomorrow. So part of the rear bumper removal, we've got to open up the boot. We've got to pop these two caps off here either side, and then there's a 8mm screw which we can take out. Now that one's out, we'll do the same on this side, and then there's two screws underneath over here, which we'll then just take out, and then we can slide the bumper backwards. We removed the grille. We've taken out the park distance control sensors in the rear. So we clean those up, put them in a bag separately for the paint shop. So now what we'll do is we'll go and chuck the rear bumper back on, just with a couple of screws, just so it makes their life easier when they go to remove it. So the bumper just slides back into place. Just got to make sure that you line all this up. It's a bit dirty, but it doesn't matter. And then there's one tab there and the rest of the tabs down here, and you'll just tap that back into place and the bumper will be resecured. So probably not even any screws required for the body shop, so winner. Here in New Zealand, the world knows it rains a hell of a lot here, but we've been having such amazing weather recently. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Even my dog loves it. Hey, my boy, just chilling, basking in the sun. Next on the list is to remove this door trim to prevent any masking on the actual body. So this trim sits in there like that. I got the black trim, and it slides in this groove all the way down there. So if you lift up the rear, you can pull it out and you can just slide the trim all the way back. Takes a little bit of force, but yeah, it's alright. Is to remove this black trim over here, just holding the clips. So we'll open up the doors and we'll start on the one side and we'll just take all the clips off and pop the piece of trim off. So the trim removed, you can see where the clips go, and now there's no more trim, so less masking. So this is going to be a door shut job. They'll probably just mask over here or something of the sort, but at least with the trim gone, even if they put the tape there, the black trim covers it, so it'll all look pretty darn hunky-dory. Next on the list, we're going to raise the suspension by 20mm on all four corners. Uh, 10 turns either side. Each turn, the pitches are roughly 1.5, so 10 will equal about 15mm, just to get off the ground a little more. So support that weight. Torque according to the manual is 33 foot-pound, so I've already preset the torque wrench. And just crank that up, torque it. Wrench is done. I'll do the other side, we'll do the back. The wheels that we're going to be putting on for this exercise are going to be the OEM 18-inch BBSs. We do have the TEs over there, but we've got to buy some new tires for them, some new Nankang CRSs, which I'll get next couple of weeks, and then we'll be putting the TEs back on. But for now, we're just going to put the OG BBSs on. Stripped as much as I can possibly do. Got all the window trim off. A lot of the vents are out, the grills are out, raised the suspension, linings are out, a couple of the bits and bobs here and there. Everything's held on with a couple of screws, nothing too crazy for the body shop to do. Biggest job they got to do, I would imagine, obviously besides sanding, would be to take the windscreen out, which I will leave in their very capable hands. So that's it. I'll wait to the body shop, quick half-hour drive down the road, and that's where the car is going to live for the next 2.5 weeks roughly, whilst the boys over there get to prepping it and painting it and putting a new windscreen in. Got to let the old S65 warm up here. These things take forever to warm up. We've got to wait for the oil temp to get to 100, wait for the needles to read where they're supposed to in the rev counter, and wait for the oil level to show on the screen, and then we can get on it. These are pretty addictive.